Hi, dear fans, friends, and subscribers. Your host Ram with you on the Cricket Happening Show. Yes, albeit a bit late, one could call today, but nevertheless, I'm back with you on my weekend cricket show, Cricket Happenings. It's about, as you know, today it was a crunch game that happened between Delhi Capitals and the Mumbai Indians, and definitely it was there's one last position was to be filled in the playoffs, and today it was the Mumbai Indians winning against Delhi Capitals, thus pushing Delhi Capitals out of the competition and enabling the RCB, the Royal Challengers Bangalore, to go and qualify for the playoffs. And besides, yesterday we saw the other time Rajasthan Royals pushing off Punjab Kings and Sunrisers Hyderabad out of the mix. And tomorrow should be the last game, which is coming up of the preliminary fixtures. And we are going right away into the business end of the tournament from Tuesday. And yesterday, tomorrow, the game is between, I think, Sunrisers Hyderabad are taking on the other vanquished team, which is Punjab Kings. But Umran Malik would be someone that everyone would be loving to see him. So definitely the interest is still there. I have the interest because I just want to see Umran Malik in action. Now, so let's talk about this particular game. In the meanwhile, I'm just going to go a sneak peek at what happened in the previous week. There was a sad event which I already talked about, Andrew Simons passing away, which was pretty sad. And also we saw the opening test between Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. The first test ending in a draw. There was nothing in the pitch basically, but what one saw some good performances coming in. Tamim Iqbal making a century. Mushfiqur Rahim going on to make a century as well. From the Sri Lankan point of view, it was Angelo Matthews, the former captain and all-rounder, making a wonderful contribution of 199 runs and the match ending in a draw. And also we heard the ECB chief executive Tom Harrison stepped down. So that was some bad news as well. And other than that, I have nothing to really talk about as far as other week's events are concerned. But right now, I'm diving into this particular game. This is a crunch game that was coming up today at the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. Delhi Capitals were taking on the Mumbai Indians. And it was the Delhi, I think the toss was basically won by Mumbai Indians, and Mumbai Indians, without any hesitation, decided to field first. And Delhi Capitals, they walked in with Prithvi Shaw, who was injured, and finally getting his game after recovering. And definitely his body language seemed to suggest that he was definitely recovering. He played some beautiful strokes on the up, and his contribution being 24 of 23, two fours and one six. David Warner was an early victim. He was caught by Bumrah off the bowling of Sams as he tried to slash one. And Bumrah today was excellent with the ball, no doubt about it. Mitchell Marsh was sent for a golden duck by Jasprit Bumrah as got an outside edge and he was a goner. And after that, there was one more wicket that fell, and that wicket was of Sarfraz Khan, who was a victim of the spinner Markande for 10 of 7 balls, and that really made things difficult. The pitch was not easy to bat on. It was all about taking pace off the ball. Because the ball was not really coming onto the bat, the ball was stopping a bit, and stroke making was definitely not easy. And at the score at 50 for 4. It was a real struggle for the Delhi Capitals, and their captain Rishabh Pant was out in the middle with another big hitter, Rahman Powell. And one has to say that it was not an easy thing for both Rahman Powell and Rishabh Pant. I mean, they were not getting value for their money for their strokes. As I said, the ball was not really going. It was not really traveling. And as I said, because of the pitch being a bit slow, even though strokes were not so easy to make, and even if it was not having that same effect. But Rishabh Pant and Roman Powell definitely understood the gravity of the situation and what an important game this was, and they definitely decided to just play around themselves, and both. actually went on to put a very good partnership. They at least helped the Delhi Capitals innings recover from 50 for 4 as they chiseled in a partnership of 75 runs in a span of probably 7 overs, but still they still could get some runs. Punt's contribution being 39 of 33, 4 fours and 1 6, and Roman Powell cracking some big sixes of the spinner. He also went after Ritik Shokeen, the Ranamo spinner, and he cracked 4 sixes in all and one boundary in a knock of 43 of 34. Akshar Patel indulged in some hitting towards the end, not out on 19 of 10, which had the Delhi Capitals reaching a score of 159 for 7. Shardul Thakur is out for 4. Kuldeep Yadav 1. Looking at the bowling, Daniel 159 for 7. Daniel Sams, 4 overs, 1 for 30. Ritik Shokeen was initially good, but after that, he got a bit of a bashing from Roman Powell. 4 overs, none for 34. Bumrah, the pick of the ballers today, and what deliveries he produced to get the wickets. Let's have a look at the wickets that he got. He got the wicket of Prithvi Shaw, and look at that ungainly stroke. I mean, what Bumrah can do in his element is this: he got the ball to angle in sharply, and probably Prithvi was probably trying to uppercut the delivery, but there was some steep bounce in that, and the ball took the edge of the bat, bounced, ballooned in front of Ishan Kishan, and he took that excellent catch, a searing bumper from Jasprit Bumrah. Mitchell Marsh was the next to go, angled bat, as I said, and that was the end of Mitchell Marsh. And then he also picked up the wicket of Roman Powell. Like you miss, I hit, something of that sort. It's an absolute Yorker, absolutely based on absolutely aimed at the base of the off stump, as it was Roman Powell trying to swing the ball, but it was all over as there was the rattle heard, and it was the end of Roman Powell. 159 for 7. Mayank Markande, not bad at all. He did a good job. 1 for 26, really merited. Only bowled 2 overs, not 9. And Ramandeep Singh, his 2 overs cost him 29 with 2 wickets. So, but 159 for 7 definitely did not look like a very, very challenging score. But the Mumbai Indians openers definitely struggled, especially Rohit Sharma was all at sea against the bowlers. He was playing, missing, beaten a couple of times. So not a convincing. I mean, he just got 2 runs in the end after scratching for 13 deliveries. But Ishan Kishan played some beautiful strokes in his knock of 48 of 35 deliveries, 3 fours and 4 sixes. Brevis was pretty severe with a knock of 37 of 33, which included 3 sixes and 1 boundary. Tilak Verma contributed 21 of 17, and then Ramandeep Singh. But then when Tilak Verma left the scene, the score, in fact, Brevis left the scene, so 95 for 3, and then they needed a partnership. Now, Tim David was the one who walked in to join Tilak Verma, and there was a bit of controversy because Shardul Thakur was the bowler, and Tim David probably, there was a sneaking feeling that probably had edged the delivery, but Pant did not go up. Pant did not go for the review. And as you know, Pant in the post-match press conference said that he basically consulted his colleagues and they were of the same view as well. And that's the precise reason he decided not to go for the review. Now, when it came up, it seemed that there was a neck, but I mean, even Tim David himself said that probably he didn't have the neck, but one does not know whether, because what Tim David did is totally changed the fortune of the match as he went on biffing the ball into the corners of the field for boundaries and especially for sixes, and some big sixes at that, as he contributed 34 of 11 deliveries, 2 4s and 4 6s to take them to victory. Ramandeep Singh was not out on 13, bringing up the winning hit. Daniel Sam's not, and 21 coming from Tilak Verma's bat of 17. An odd failure for Tilak Verma. Normally 17 went for 160. He has been having a great IPL, and that was the end, which really meant curtains for the Delhi Capitals in the Indian Premier League 2022. Bowling, Khalid Ahmed, 3.1 overs, none for 24. Norgay bowled the fastest delivery, the Swiggy fastest delivery, 4 overs, none, 237. Shardul Thakur went for 22, 232. Mitchell Mass, 2 for 7. Kuldeep Yadav 1 for 33, and Akshar Patel none for 26. The spinners could not make any mark on this particular game. And what it did is that Delhi Capitals challenge in the Indian Premier League ended today with a whimper, one could call, as it was Royal Challengers Bangalore now who have qualified for the playoffs. And definitely that would be something that they would be very, very happy about. And one feels for Delhi Capitals, but nevertheless, this is what the outcome was. Well, dear fans and crabbers, definitely, I think it's a very short cricket show. Nothing much to, but Bumrah, as I said, was superb. He got the man of the match award and whatnot. And just wanting to talk about yesterday's game, where Rajasthan Royals had a game yesterday. I believe I'm just trying to think which was the team, but they won that game. But Rajasthan Royals, I have to say, Ravi Chandran Ashwin in this IPL has done a lot with the bat. He has been promoted as a pinch hitter. He has done the job that the captain wants. And what shots did Ashwin play? I mean, using the crease, going onto the back foot, giving room for himself and slamming the ball. And yesterday, it was an innings of absolute variety from Ravichandran Ashwin. In addition to the bowling he did, we also saw that Ashwin was really pumped up when he was batting, which is good to see. Hitting his hand on his chest with his fist to say that he did it. So definitely there was something he was trying to prove to something. Nevertheless, it was thorough entertainment by Rajasthan Royals yesterday when they won their game. Other than that, I'm trying to see as to what is the situation here. And we have the playoff situation developing, as I said. The first four teams now, it's already been announced. It's going to be the GT, RR, LSG, and RCB. So it's a really mouth-watering stuff coming in. And as I said, with this particular victory yesterday, Punjab Kings are out, Sunrisers Hyderabad were out, and today Delhi Capitals also found themselves out of the competition. Well, dear fans, subscribers, other than that, New Zealand are playing the tour game against England, and they have done well. They totted up 345 for three, with some good knocks coming in from all the New Zealand batsmen, I would reckon. Other than that, the offense and also Salman Butt, who does not find any favor in Pakistan after being banned, and also he was not he was trying to get trying to get to cricket commentary as well, but finally has landed a key role as the Singapore head coach for all the matches, and that should really strengthen them. Salman Butt, I think, would make a good coach, according to me. Salman Butt of Pakistan, the batsman. Well, dear fans, subscribers, absolute pleasure bringing you this cricket show. Hope you all loved it. As I said, it was a short cricket show, and I had to really, really do it very quickly. As I said, I'm already late today. Thanks for your company as always, and looking forward to your company. And Mumbai Indians, yes, it does not been an IPL that they would remember. But definitely a few lessons have been taken, a few things, good things have come out of it. Brevis was superb. It's one precocious talent for South Africa. And Tilak Varma already has got the vote of confidence from Rohit Sharma, the new Indian captain. So definitely there is definitely a lot to look forward to for Mumbai Indians. I'm sure Mumbai Indians will come much stronger next time in the next IPL. But for now, the Mumbai Indians stint in IPL 2022 is all over. And today, as I said, tomorrow the match which is going to come, Punjab Kings taking on Sunrisers Hyderabad. And as I said, I can't wait to see Imran Malik in action. Whether the match has a formality or not, I wouldn't know. But I am out here to see that young man who has been getting raving great praise from all the fast bowling experts like Dale Steyn and other bowlers and everybody. And as I said, he's someone who likes to bowl fast. And for India, bowling fast has not been a bit natural phenomenon. And to see someone bowling at 140 clicks on a consistent rate and also keeping on hitting the speed bar of 150, and absolutely he has even bowled the fastest bowl of the Indian Premier League 2022, which was clocked at 157 kilometers per hour. So he definitely He's really knocking on that. But as I said, I want to see him with the red ball, with the red cherry in Test cricket, with 3 slips and 2 gullies. And that is the time I would say that would be the test. And I think that is the time when Umran Malik can really show his prowess, because I don't want him to be thrust right away into T20 or ODI. Let's put him for test matches against South Africa probably, and then test him out probably whichever team is coming. Let's put him out there and see what he can do. But if he gets success there, he'll be more motivated. His morale will be extremely high, and then give him a crack at the one day internationals and T20s, and there you will see Umran Malik flourishing into a complete bowler. Well, this is just my take on that on Imran Malik. And as I said, I am eagerly looking forward to see that bloke Umran Malik in action tomorrow, even though that game is a mere formality. Thanks for your company as always, and look forward to chatting with you once again on the Cricket Show. Until then, it's good night from here. Thank you.